I still look busy, so I don't deal with people.
And a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for this one-game matchup between the USC Aiken Pacers and the North Greenville Crusaders. North Greenville coming into today's game with a number 10 national ranking. They are 27-5, including a 12-0 home record, 12-4 on the road. USC Aiken, respectable record of 20-9 on the year, 17-7 at home, 3-1 on the road. And the Pacers just got finished handling number 9 ranked Columbus State in a 3-game series sweep of the former top 10 team. And now they'll face another one right off the bat, so no rest for the weary. On the mound today is Jamie Moreland. He'll get the start for the Pacers. The stat line for Moreland is as followed. The stat line for Moreland, sorry about that. The stat line for Moreland is as follows: a 4.22 ERA, a 1-0 record. This is his first start of the season, and he has appeared in 6 games. 10 2/3 innings pitched, 13 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them were earned, 7 walks, 15 strikeouts, and an opponent batting average of .289. And I'm Marcus Johnson. Once again, thanking you for joining us on whatever device you're using, or if you have it hooked up to your TV, that's even better. Leading things off for North Greenville against Moreland is Josh Black, the left fielder. First pitch is in there for a strike, and we are underway. Josh Black batting .376 on the year, has 24 RBIs to his name as well. Count even at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Moreland took a little something off of that, 1-2. Low and away for a ball. Count evens up again at 2-2. The 2-2 lined right up the middle over Moreland's head. Just got out of the way. That'll be a base hit to center.
The shortstop, number 2, Utah Jones.
Now Utah Jones, the shortstop, coming up to bat. Jones batting .369 on the year. He goes after the first pitch, chops it to second. Only one play, and that is to first, and it gets there in time for the first out. Let's go ahead and give you the Pacer defense while we have a chance. Again, Jamie Moreland pitching, catching is Connor Durden. Brian Pereira is over at first. Over at second base for the Pacers, Joey Smithers. Shortstop is Chandler Rogers. Third base is Dalton Weeks. Now John Jones coming up to bat, the catcher for North Greenville. Go ahead and give you the rest of the Pacer defense. Sean McQuillan in left field, Jose Bonilla in center, and Niall Goings is in right. Runner on second with 1 out. First pitch low and inside, ball gets away. Durden's going to fire this down to third. The throw is not in time. Black able to make his way over to third base now. All you need is a sac fly. John Jones, top hitter for this North Greenville squad, .431 average. Has 5 home runs and 31 RBIs on the year. Another ball in the dirt, 2-0. Upper outside corner, call strike, 2-1. Misses inside. Jones able to just get out of the way of that one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Works the count to 0-2. Good movement on that pitch from Moreland. And just catching a piece of that was Jones. Keeps the count frozen at 3-2. Here's another one. Chopper to first. Pereira has it. Flips it to Moreland, who tags the bag in time. A run scores, however, and North Greenville is up 1-0.
Right fielder number 6, Connor Grant.
So now the bases are empty with 2 outs for the right fielder, Connor Grant. Grant batting .406 on the year. Has 8 home runs, which leads the squad, and 34 RBIs, which is tied for the lead. First pitch inside corner for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there, 0-2. And another swing and a miss. Moreland strikes him out on 3 pitches and concludes the top of the first inning. North Greenville scores 1, however, bottom of the first coming up, Pacers trailing 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the first inning getting underway. Pacers and Crusaders. Crusaders leading USC Aiken 1-0. Jose Bonilla will lead things off for this USC Aiken squad. His opponent on the mound is Tucker Burgess. Burgess with a 3.06 ERA and an 8-1 record. Impressive numbers right off the bat. First pitch in there for strike one. The rest of his stat line, he's had 10 starts and 10 appearances, 47 innings pitched even, 52 hits, 17 runs, 16 of those earned, 8 walks, and 42 strikeouts. A one hopper to short. Throw to first is in time to get Bonilla for the first out.
Third baseman number 44, Dalton Weeks.
Now Dalton Weeks coming into the batter's box. Before that at bat, Jose Bonilla was batting .295 coming into the game with 4 homers and 13 RBIs. Dalton Weeks, however, batting .273 with 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Goes after the first pitch, sends it over into right field where it will be caught by Grant for the second out. Now, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first. Brings up number 3 hitter, Connor Durden. Durden, .297 average on the year, 7 homers and 23 RBIs. First pitch is in there for a strike to Durden. The 0-1. Check swing and wasn't able to hold it back. 0-2. Line outside for a ball. 1-2. Ooh, just missed. Durden getting the benefit of the call there. Count evens up at 2-2. Fouled off, out of play. We'll do it over. Misses inside and catches a piece of Durden. He will head on down to first. And that will bring up Niall Goings.
Right fielder number 34, Niall Goings.
Oh, while the rest of the team fell up short to this North Greenville team the last time they faced them, which was in North Greenville, Niall Goings had a good night. Goings managed 2 home runs in that one game they played him. We'll see if he can pick up where he left off with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch low and away for ball 1. Goings has worked his way up to the top of this Pacer team in terms of starting players with a batting average of .316, has 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Tails right out on the edge of the strike zone. 1-1. Goings sends it right back to the mound. Off a glove. Throw over to first just in time to get Goings for the third and final out. Well, that will do it for the first inning. We're going into the top of the second. North Greenville leading USC again 1-0. Welcome back. Top of the second inning getting underway in just a moment. Ryan Brown, the third baseman, will lead it off for North Greenville. Crusaders leading the Pacers 1-0. Ryan Brown batting .301 on the year. Has 4 home runs and 23 RBIs as well. One up. And there for a strike, 1-1. Ground ball, backhanded by Smithers, jumping throw. The scoop is not able to happen. Pereira couldn't finish the scoop to get the play. Almost a great play. But instead, the ball will end up in the Crusader dugout. A single and an E4. Put Ryan Brown on second base with nobody out. The DH Jeffrey Chandler now digs in. Chandler batting .374 on the year, 6 home runs and 34 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1. One. Center field tailing away from Bonilla, and Niall Goings is there to make the catch, and Bonilla avoids a dangerous collision. Tagging and advancing to third is Brown. A runner on third with 1 out. A very similar situation to the last inning.
22, Andrew Plunkett.
Andrew Plunkett, the first baseman, now coming up to bat. Plunkett, a .269 average on the year. No homers and 4 RBIs. First pitch high and outside for ball 1. Good pitch there from Moreland, 1-1. Well hit, right field. That one's going to be trouble. Goings watches it, and that one is gone. A 2-run home run for Andrew Plunkett, and it's now a 3-0 lead.
The center fielder, Jack Morris.
So, Jack Morris now coming to bat. Score now 3-0, North Greenville over the Pacers. That one just tapped foul. Morris batting .234 on the year. He has 3 homers and 14 RBIs of his own. Bases already have Hunter Schuff out, tossing around in the pen. Misses inside. Morris able to just get out of the way of that one. Minute 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. This is outside, 2-2. High fly ball, shallow left field. Weeks going back, or not Weeks, sorry, Chandler Rogers going back, and he'll make the catch for the second out. I just saw the long hair out there, and I thought it was Dalton Weeks, but he's just standing over by third base. And now Jared Williams, the number 9 hitter and second baseman, coming to bat. Williams batting .287. No homers, but 14 RBIs to the season. And he lines that one fair down the left field line. That goes to the corner for extra bases. McQuillan picks it up and throws it in. It's a 2-out stand-up double for Williams, and the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 8, Josh Black.
And now Josh Black up to bat. Singled and came around to score his last time up. There's a runner on second with 2 outs now here in the top of the second inning. And they do a little check throw over to first to see if Williams had touched the bag at first. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Then back up the middle, diving stop by Smithers, manages to knock it down, and that probably saved a run, keeping the ball from going into center field. It'll be a single for Black, and there's runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Shortstop number 2, Utah Jones.
Brings back Utah Jones, who grounded out his first time up. And Kenny Thomas is coming out of the dugout, and it looks like we are going to have an early pitching change. So we're going to take a short break while Hunter Schuff warms up. We'll be right back. So Hunter Schuff comes into the game for Jamie Moreland. And 1 2/3, 1 strikeout, no walks, 5 hits, and as of right now, 3 runs have scored. Runners on the corners, and they are both his responsibility. Schuff comes into the game with a 1-1 record on the year. He also has 2 starts in his 10 appearances. And a check throw over to first, not in time. The new batter that's facing off against Hunter Schuff, again, is Utah Jones, who grounded out his first time up. And first pitch fouled off for strike 1. High and outside for a ball, 1-1. Again, high and outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Another check throw to first, not in time. That one lined into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw comes into the cutoff man, cut off by Rogers. It was headed for third. It is an RBI single for Utah Jones. The score now 4-0. Runners still on the corners with 2 outs. And John Jones coming to bat now. Grounded out his first time up, but it drove in a run, so he has an RBI on the day. It's high and outside for a ball, 1-0. Popped up, got it. Benia's got it, and he will make the catch for the 3rd and final out. And the damage has been done. 3-run score in the top of the 2nd inning. 4-0 is your score. North Greenville leading USC Aiken. And we enter the bottom of the second inning, Pacer half of the second. Brian Pereira will lead it off. Pacers trailing 4-0. Pereira batting .288 on the year, has 6 home runs and a team best 30 RBIs. And first pitch right down the middle for strike one. This is inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss from Pereira, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Missed inside, and it's a full count. Line and a base hit for Brian Pereira. Ball splits the outfield. Pereira's going to try for 2. Throw comes in, and it is not in time. A stand-up double to lead off the second for Brian Pereira.
Second baseman number 9, Joey Smithers.
And now Joey Smithers coming to bat. Smithers with a .303 average on the year, 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Runner on second with nobody out. Chance to chip away at that North Greenville lead. Shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch missed outside for ball 1. And the 1-0. Again, bunted. Down to third. Only 1 play to first. The throw is just in time to get Smithers, but he did his job and advanced Pereira to third base. And that will bring Philip Watcher up.
The designated hitter, Phil Watcher.
Watcher, who's DHing yet again. .295 average, 3 homers, 25 RBIs on the year. This is outside on the first pitch, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and outside for a ball. Evens things up at 2-2. Looped into center field for a base hit. Pereira's coming home. He will score easily. It's an RBI single for Philip Watcher, and the Pacers are on the board, trailing 4-1.
The left fielder, number 8, Sean McQuillan.
So Sean McQuillan coming to bat now. Runner on first with 1 out. High and outside for a ball, 1-0. This is outside for a ball, 2-0. Fouled off, 2-1. Fouled off into the North Greenville dugout. Duck and cover. Two on its way. Misses low, full count. Check throw over to first. Almost get Watcher, but he's able to shuffle back onto the bag in time. Hard hit ground ball to short. There's one. The throw to first is not in time. McQuillan able to break up the double play. The lead runner is out, so it's 2 down with Chandler Rogers coming up to bat.
The shortstop, number 2, Chandler Rogers.
Rogers batting .241 on the year with no home runs and 11 RBIs. First pitch missing low and away for ball 1. Inside corner call strike, 1-1. Runner takes off, grounded 2 short. Throw to first is in time, and that will do it. But the Pacers get 1, as it is now a 4-1 ball game going into the top of the 3rd. And we are back with the top of the third inning. Pacers trailing North Greenville 4-1, and it could be 5-1 as that one is well hit out into left field, and it is gone. A first home run from Connor Grant, and it is now a 5-1 ball game in the top of the third.
The third baseman, number 3, Ryan Brown.
Well, Ryan Brown now coming up to bat. Singled and scored his last time up. There's pitch in there for strike one. He grounds that one to second. Smithers can't handle it. Rogers picks it up and throws it to first. Not in time, however. And they will score that in E4.
Designated hitter, number 24, Jeffrey Chandler.
Jeffrey Chandler to the plate. Runner on first with nobody out. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. Grounded up the middle, off of a diving Rogers, and rolls into center field. Heading in for third is Ryan Brown. That'll be a single for Chandler, and there are runners on the corners with nobody out.
First baseman, number 22, Andrew Plunkett.
So now Andrew Plunkett comes up to bat. Hit a two-run home run his last time up. Pacers sending more folks out to the bullpen. And it looks like they're sending Yarborough out. First pitch low and away for ball one. That one is well hit out there into deep right center, and that one is off the wall. One run scores. They're going to hold Chandler at third. It is an RBI double for Plunkett, and it is now a 6-1 ball game.
Center fielder, number 7, Jack Morris.
Now Jack Morris to the plate. Morris popped out to short his last time up. Runners on second and third, and the top of the third inning. There's a pitch in there for strike one. Grounded to first. Pereira checks the runner and steps on the bag for the first out.
The second baseman, number 1, Jared Williams.
Now Jared Williams coming up to bat. Doubled and scored his last time up. Ooh, off the arm. That made solid contact. And Williams will head on down to first base. I'm going to check on him to make sure he's okay. That hit him hard.
The left fielder, number 8, Josh Black.
That brings us to the top of the order. Josh Black, who is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a run scored. Bases are now loaded with 1 out. And it looks like Williams is okay. They're keeping him out there. And now Coach Thomas is coming out of the dugout. Looks like we're going to have another pitching change. And before we go to the break, we're going to thank a couple of our sponsors, including Mike Steak and the Concierge Team, a real estate boutique in the market for a house in the Aiken area. Contact Mike Steak at the Concierge Team. And Aiken Flooring, you can stand on us. Proud sponsor of USC Aiken Athletics. We're going to be right back after this short break, so don't go anywhere. We are back. John Yarbrough comes in to pitch for the Pacers after Hunter Shuffle went 2/3 of an inning. Bases are loaded with only 1 out here in the top of the 3rd, so Yarbrough inherits quite a jam. Top of the order, Josh Black back up to bat. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a run scored. Looking to add on here. And the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Outside, 1-1. Again, outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouled off, 2-2. Well hit into center field, but Bonilla is there to make the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw comes in to the cutoff man. It is a sacrifice fly for Black. And it is now a 7-1 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2, Utah Jones.
And now Utah Jones comes up to bat. Jones 1 for 2 today with an RBI single his last time up. Low and inside for ball 1. And that one fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. And another foul ball spoils the pitch, keeps the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for number 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning of a 7-1 ball game. High and outside, full count. Inside, ball 4, and that loads the bases once again.
The catcher, number 32, John Jones.
Now John Jones coming up to bat. Jones is 0 for 2 with an RBI. Bases loaded and 2 outs. We'll see what he does against Yarborough. And that one's fouled off for strike 1. Another foul ball, 0-2. Hit high into the air, but it's going to hook foul and out of play. Otherwise, it would have been trouble. Now remains at 0-2. Bases are still loaded. There are still 2 outs. And we are still in the top of the 3rd. High and inside for a ball. 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A ground ball to second. Throw to short is just in time for the 3rd and final out. But 3 more runs have scored, and we're going into the bottom of the 3rd. Pacers trailing 7-1. We are back with the bottom of the third inning getting underway. Jose Bonilla will lead it off. He grounded out his first time up. Pacers trailing North Greenville by a score of 7-1. Pacers need to find their offense, and they need to find it fast. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike one. Pitch missing inside, 1-1. Just missing low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Side, 3-1. And that'll be a base hit into right field for Bonilla. Leadoff man aboard for the Pacers.
The third baseman, number 44, Dalton Weeks.
Dalton Weeks will come up to the plate. Flew out his first time up. That one sent foul by Weeks. 1-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to Weeks. Bag for one, the throw to first is in time for the double play.
The catcher, Connor Durden.
And now Connor Durden coming to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of Durden missing low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. 1-1. High and outside. 2-1. Popped up, left field. That is where it will be caught for the third and final out. A 1-2-3 inning. Top of the fourth coming up. Pacers trailing 7-1. Welcome to the top of the 4th inning of USC Aiken baseball, sponsored by Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue. Every dish is served with a side of Southern hospitality, so stop on in and tell them Pacer Sports sent you. Score is 7-1. North Greenville leading USC Aiken. Connor Grant is 1 for 2 today with a solo home run his last time up. And he goes after the first pitch again, pops it up into shallow right field where Joey Smithers will back up and make the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, Ryan Brown.
And brings up Ryan Brown now. Singled and reached on an error today, 1 for 2, and he has scored 2 runs. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Outside for a ball, 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1. Fouled straight back, evens it up at 2-2. Side and low, full count. Outside, ball 4. And a 1-out walk to Ryan Brown.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey Chandler.
Brings Jeffrey Chandler to the plate, the DH. 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. Runner takes off, pitch high and inside for a ball, and no throw down to second. The count up at 1-1. This is inside, and it catches a piece of Chandler, hit down to first base.
First baseman, Andrew Plunkett.
Now Andrew Plunkett coming up. 2 for 2. He has a home run and a double today. Good for 3 RBIs and 1 run scored. Pitch is in there for a strike to Plunkett. This is outside. 1-1. Swing and a foul tip on the 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner takes off. It's a double steal. Pitches inside for a ball, and again, no throw. Both runners are safe with stolen bases. So now runners on second and third with 1 out. And he hits that one well into the gap in left center. That one is another one second base and make it in there safely with his second double of the evening. 2-run score, and it is a 9-1 ball game. Now Yarborough's night is over, and we're going to have another pitching change. We're going to take a break. Be right back. And we are back. Jack Morris coming in now. Runner on second for Morris as the new pitcher is William Ard for the Pacers. Pitch in there for a strike. 1. Rounded slowly back to Art. He's going to fire it to third. The tag is applied for the second out. Heads up job by Art there to get the lead runner.
The second baseman, Jared Williams.
So now a runner on first base for Jared Williams. Williams is 1 for 1 today. Doubled and scored a run, was hit by a pitch his last time up. Misses high for ball 1. Check throw over to first, not in time. And count now 2-0. Another check throw over to first, again not in time. High and inside, ball 3, 3-0. Runner takes off, pitches in there for a strike. Morris is safe at second. Ground ball to third. Weeks has it, throws it to first, and gets it there in time for the third and final out. 9-1 ball game going into the bottom of the 4th inning. in the bottom of the 4th inning of USC Aiken Baseball, sponsored by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Niall Goings will lead it off for the Pacers. He's 0 for 1 today. Tucker Burgess is done for the afternoon. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, and only 1 run. It's a good outing, to say the least. Swing and a miss from Goings. Strike 1. Blake Hamilton is the new pitcher. Hamilton with a 6 starts and 10 appearances. And Goings sends that one out of play for another strike. 0-2. Outside for a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Goings chases that one out of the zone for the strikeout and the first out.
First baseman number 32, Brian Pereira.
Brian Pereira coming up to bat. Doubled and scored, the only run the Pacers have so far his last time up. And Greenville employing the shift now. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on an inside changeup. 1-1. He hits that one the other way in the air. And that one caught by Black for the second out.
The second baseman, Joey Smithers.
And Joey Smithers coming up. Sacrifice bunt his first time up. First pitch low and away for ball 1 to Smithers. Grounded it up the middle and through for a base hit. 2-out single for Smithers. Keeps the inning going and brings up Philip Watcher, who has an RBI single on the day. High and inside as Watcher showed bunt. Pulled it back, ball 1. Popped up, high into the air. Shallow left field, and coming on to make the catch is Black for the third and final out. Pacers leave one stranded. Top of the 5th inning coming up, but the Pacers trailing 9-1. Welcome back to the top of the 5th inning. I'm Marcus Johnson, thanking you for joining us on this Wednesday evening. Pacers down 9-1 to North Greenville. William Ard's still out there on the mound as he faces off against the top of the order and Josh Black, who is 2 for 2. 2 singles, a run scored, and a sac fly. This is low and away. Black able to hold off 1-1. They are going to make the appeal, however, and the first base umpire says he did not go. Inside 2-1. Foul tip, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off again, we'll do it over. That one is fouled off the plate and rolls to the Pacer dugout. Count staying right where it is at 2-2. Low and away, full count. Swing and a miss. Black went a little too early, and he'll strike out for the first out.
The shortstop, Utah Jones.
And now Utah Jones coming up to bat. 1 for 2 today with a walk, a single, and an RBI. First pitch missing outside, ball 1. In the dirt, 2-0. High and away for ball 3. 3-0. High and away, ball 4. And a 1-out walk to Jones brings up Jones. John Jones, that is.
The catcher, John Jones.
First pitch missing high and away for a ball. John Jones is 0 for 3 today, but he has 1 RBI on the evening. Check throw to first, not in time. High and away for a ball, 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1. Low and inside, 3-1. And another swing and a miss. Count is full. A 3-2 pitch. Runner takes off from first, and it's low and inside. All 4. Back-to-back walks to back-to-back Joneses. Put them both on first and second.
Right fielder, Connor Grant.
And now Connor Grant coming up to bat. Grant 1 for 3 today with a solo home run, being that one. A chopper to second. Smithers has trouble with it, fires it to first. It's off the mark, and everybody is safe. The bases are loaded on the E4, and there's still only 1 out.
The third baseman, Ryan Brown.
And now Ryan Brown coming up to bat. Singled, reached on an error, walked, stole 2 bases, and has scored 3 runs. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 5th inning. And that one is well hit out into right field. Not far enough, though, as Goings comes in to make the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw comes all the way into Dalton Weeks at third to hold the other runners. A run scores on the sacrifice fly, and it is now a 10-1 ball game with Greenville.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey Chandler.
So now Jeffrey Chandler coming up to bat. Chandler is 1 for 2 with a single. 1 hit by a pitch, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. First pitch curveball in there for a strike. Grounded to third. Weeks has it. Foot race to third, and he just gets there in time for the force out and the third and final out. Another run scores, however. It's 10-1, bottom of the fifth coming up. And we enter the bottom of the fifth inning. Pacers down 10-1. Andre Brown will come in to hit for Sean McQuillan, who reached on a fielder's choice his first and only time up. New pitcher on the mound for North Greenville, Sal Lavaglio. comes into pitch now as Blake Hamilton's night is over after 1 inning, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, and no runs or walks. Count evens up at 1-1 on Brown. And another swing and a miss. 1-2. In there, calls, strike 3. Brown down looking for the first out.
The shortstop, Chandler Rogers.
And now Chandler Rogers coming to bat. Rogers 0 for 1 today. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2 as that one brushes the outside corner. This is low, 1-2. There's a high chopper up the middle, and that's going to get through. They're most likely going to score this a base hit, and they do. Base hit for Rogers. Runner on first for Jose Bonilla with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bonilla is 1 for 2 today. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Bonilla fouls that one off of his foot. 1-1. Bonilla taking his time before he gets back in the batter's box. Wait until the stinging sensation dissipates. Misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. And ball 4 to Bonilla. He will take the free pass to first base. Runners now on first and second for the Pacers with only 1 out.
The third baseman, Dalton Weeks.
And now Dalton Weeks to the plate, 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Weeks is in there for strike one. High and outside for a ball, 1-1. A big hack from Weeks, but he misses 1-2. Misses high, evens things up again at 2-2. Just getting a piece of that was Weeks. He'll stay alive and freeze the count at 2-2. Weeks sends that one into center field near the warning track, and it is not caught. Bounces off the wall. They're going to wave the runner around third. He's coming home. Throw comes into third base. Scoring on the plate is Chandler Rogers, and the Pacers now trail only 10-2 on the RBI double from Dalton Weeks. They score that a hit.
The catcher, Connor Durden.
So Connor Durden coming to the plate. Now runners on second and third with only one out. Durden 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch and popped out his last time up. First pitch misses high for ball 1. High and inside, 2-0. Fouled off out of play, 2-1. Upper outside corner for a call strike, 2-2. Laced foul out of play again. Count stays at 2-2. Again, the 2-2, low and away. Ball gets away. Well, the runners stay put. Full count to Connor Durden. Durden sends it to short on one hop. The throw to first is in time. Bonilla scores on the play, however, and the Pace is now trailing 10-3. A little meeting on the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. And again, before we go to the break, we'll take a moment to thank a sponsor, and then that sponsor will be the Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. For all your insurance needs, count on Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance, proud sponsor of USC Aiken Athletics. We'll be right back after a short break. Don't go anywhere. So Brent Herlong is the new pitcher from North Greenville. A 1.64 ERA, 1-0 record in 8 appearances. Niall Goings is his opponent with a runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch to Goings misses outside for ball 1. Goings 0 for 2 today. And therefore a strike. 1-1. Curveball misses outside. 2-1. Misses outside again, 3-1. High and away, ball 4. Niall Goings will walk. Now runners on first and second for the Pacers. And Brian Pereira coming up to bat. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. First pitch right on the outside corner for strike 1 to Pereira. Pereira sends that one the other way. Left field along the warning track, and it is caught for the third and final out. Pacers get 2 runs, however, as we move on to the top of the 6th inning. It's a 10-3 ball game, North Greenville. And the top of the 6th inning getting underway now. New pitcher out there for the Pacers, Blake Siegler, comes in for William Ard. First pitch is a swing and a miss from the leadoff man, Andrew Plunkett. Plunkett is 3 for 3 today, a two-run home run, an RBI double, and a 2 RBI double to his name. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. Slinger coming into the game with a 3.38 ERA, a 1-0 record in 7 appearances. Also has 2 saves on the year. This is low and away, 1-2. Fouled off. Count stays frozen at 1-2. And fouled off. Again, still 1-2. Upper outside corner, a call, strike 3. Plunkett down looking for the first out.
Center fielder, Jack Morris.
That Jack Morris coming up now. Morris is 0 for 3. He reached on a fielder's choices last time up and stole a base. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And another swing and a miss, 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. And another swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts. Morris is down on strikes for the second out.
Second baseman, Jared Williams.
Now Jared Williams coming up to bat. Williams is 1 for 2 today. A double, a run scored, and has been hit by a pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Fly ball into left field. Andre Brown, the new left fielder, is there, and he will make the catch for the third and final out. A 1-2-3 inning, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still a 10-3 ball game. And the bottom of the 6th inning, starting up now with Joey Smithers leading it off. Avery Greer, the new pitcher, comes into the game for North Greenville. 5.25 ERA and 0-1 record in 13 appearances. And his first pitch misses low and away for ball 1 to Smithers. Smithers is 1 for 1 today, a sacrifice bunt and a single. This is outside, 2-0. And therefore a strike, 2-1. And there's a base hit into right center field for Joey Smithers. Smithers thinking hard about 2, but he'll stop at 1 instead of getting greedy.
The designated hitter, Phil Watcher.
And now Philip Watcher coming up to bat. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. And first pitch to Watcher is in there for a strike. Inside for a ball. Or not inside for a ball, it was inside corner for a strike. Watcher is able to fool me, but not the umpire. Rounded to first, that's a fair ball. And stepping on the bag was Plunkett for 1, but that's all he'll get as Smithers advances to second. Now it looks like Chris Gherkin's going to come in for Andre Brown.
Pinch hitting for the Pacers, number 28, Chris Gherkin.
Gherkin digs in for his first at bat, batting .333 on the year. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. A 0-1 brushes the outside corner, 0-2. Just outside, 1-2. Low and away for a ball, blocked, however, by Jones. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gherkin. Runner takes off, pitch is high, throw down to third is not in time. A stolen base for Smithers. This is now a runner on third with only 1 out and a full count to Gherkin. In there for a call, strike 3. Gherkin down looking for the second out.
The shortstop, Chandler Rogers.
And Chandler Rogers coming up to bat. Rogers 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored today. First pitch in there for strike 1. There's a chopper to second. Throw to first is in time, and that will do it. Going into the top of the 7th inning, Pacers are trailing North Greenville by a score of 10-3. We'll be right back. And we are back here in the top of the 7th inning. Garvin Alston will come in to pitch now for USC Aiken. Blake Siegler went 1 full inning, faced 3 batters, struck out 2 of them, and got the last one on outs on just it was a regular fly out to left field. Flawless inning of work from Siegel. We'll see if Alston can follow it up. Pacers trailing 10-3, however. Josh Black will lead things off here in the 7th inning. First pitch missing for ball 1. Right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. High and away for a ball. 2-1. Just misses low and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Inside corner for a call strike, 3-2. And that's a base hit into left field to start things off here in the 7th for Black.
The shortstop, Utah Jones.
And now Utah Jones coming in to bat. Jones is 1 for 2 today with a pair of walks, a run scored, and an RBI single. First pitch misses low and away, ball gets away. And Black makes his way down to second on the pass ball. Inside corner for a call strike, 1-1. Bunted, foul, strike 2. One-two on its way, misses outside, 2-2. And grounded. Diving stop by Weeks at third. Long throw to first is in time to get the out. What a play by Dalton Weeks to get the first out.
The catcher, John Jones.
The runner stays put at second base. John Jones coming up to bat now with 1 out. Jones is 0 for 3 today with a walk and an RBI. And he sends that one into center field on a line. Bonilla has it. Runners coming home. Throw comes in and is cut off by Pereira, and it is an RBI single for John Jones. And it is now an 11-3 ball game.
The right fielder, Connor Grant.
Connor Grant coming up to bat now. Grant is 1 for 4, reached on an error, struck out, and has a solo home run. Pitch is high and outside for ball 1. Ripped foul. Strike 1. Another one ripped foul. Strike 2, 2-2. Fly ball into center field. Bonilla going back for it. And he will make the catch for the second out. We'll bring up Ryan Brown.
Third baseman, Ryan Brown.
Brown is 1 for 3 today. Singled, scored 3 runs, has 2 stolen bases, and 1 RBI. Runner still on first with 2 outs here in the 7th. Runner takes off from first. Throw down to second is in time to get the 3rd out. They catch John Jones stealing, and we are moving on to the 7th inning stretch and the bottom of the 7th inning with the Pacers trailing 11-3. we close out the 7th inning stretch with the bottom half of the 7th inning. Jose Bonilla will lead it off. Bonilla is 1 for 2 today with a single, a walk, and a run scored. He'll be facing a new pitcher on the mound. Cannon Cooper comes into pitch. Cropper with a 1.53 ERA and a 4-0 record in his 13 appearances. First pitch missing for ball 1. 1-0. This is low for a ball, 2-0. This is outside, 3 balls, no strikes to Jose Bonilla. Right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Sent on out into left field. That's going to hook foul and go out of play. On a hop, full count. Ball in the dirt, and Bonilla will walk to start things off here in the 7th inning.
The third baseman, number 44, Dalton Weeks.
And Dalton Weeks coming up to bat now. 1 for 3 with an RBI double. All missing low and away for ball 1. This is low, 2-0. Pitch catching the inside corner on Weeks, 2-1. Just misses the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bonilla takes off, and the ball is fouled off. Full count to Dalton Weeks. And again, Bonilla takes off, and again, Weeks fouls it off. In the 3-2, looped, foul. Would have been a nice little base hit for Weeks if that landed fair, but it just drifted to the right by about an inch, maybe 2 inches. And we will do the 3-2 over again. And Bonilla takes off again. This time it is a base hit for Weeks into right field. Bonilla heading for third. That's where he will stop. And runners are on the corners for the Pacers with nobody out.
The catcher, number 30, Connor Durden.
Well, the first two men get aboard here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Connor Durden coming up to bat now. 0 for 2, but he has an RBI. There's a chopper to second. This could be 2. The throw to second for 1. The throw to first is not in time. Connor Durden able to beat it out to avoid the double play. A run scores, and it is an 11-4 ball game.
The right fielder, Niall Goings.
So Niall Goings coming to the plate. Runner on first with 1 out. Goings 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch to Goings is in there for strike 1. Goings turns on that pitch and fouls it off, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Niall Goings with 1 out. Trying to move Connor Durden around the bags. 1 hopper to third. They'll throw it to second for 1. The throw to first is not in time. Goings able to beat that one out. A well-hit ball. Sadly had a base hit stolen away.
First baseman, Brian Pereira.
So now Brian Pereira coming to the plate. Pereira 1 for 3 today with a double and a run scored. Runner still on first now with 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Outside corner, call strike 0-1. Check throw to first, not in time. fouled off. 0-2. And that one is looped into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Goings heading for third, and that's where he's going to stop. Single for Brian Pereira. Runners back on the corners with 2 outs.
The second baseman, Joey Smithers.
And now Joey Smithers coming back up to the plate. 2 for 2. Pair of singles, sacrifice bunt, and a stolen base. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1. Smithers skies that one into center field. And Morris is there to make the catch for the third and final out. Pacers get one more run. They still trail 11-4 as we move on to the 8th inning. Jared McElay coming in to pitch now as we start up the top of the 8th inning here at Roberto Hernandez Stadium. First pitch in there for strike 1. Leading things off for North Greenville, Ryan Brown had his at-bat interrupted. And he rips that one into right field. Now coming on and making the catch for the first out. Nice catch there from Niall Goings.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey Chandler.
And now Jeffrey Chandler coming up to bat. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1. Chandler is 1 for 3 today with a single, was hit by a pitch, has stolen a base, and has scored 2 runs. Oh, and inside for a ball, 1-1. As we said, McAlay out there in relief of Garvin Alston, who went 1 full inning, no strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits, and 1 run. This is outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss there, 2-2. Popped up, foul territory, first base side. That'll end up out of play. That one's sent into center field. Bonilla coming over, and he will make the catch. Now Andrew Plunkett coming up to bat. Plunkett is 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a home run, a 2-run home run, and all of that is good for 5 RBIs and 1 run scored. For a strike, 0-1. Low and away, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Another pitch missing low and away, 2-2. High fly ball, deep left center field. That one is gone. It is another home run for Andrew Plunkett, his second of the day, and it is a 12-4 ball game.
The center fielder, Jack Morris.
Jack Morris coming up to bat now. 0 for 4. First pitch in there for strike 1. Outside corner, strike 2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2.
Duncan's working on like a 6 RBI game right now. Not bad.
That pitch missing, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled out of play. Count stays frozen at 2-2. Three-two on its way. That's high and inside. Ball 4. Morris works his way back from an 0-2 count and has a 2-out walk to extend the inning.
The second baseman, Jared Williams.
Now Jared Williams coming up to bat. Williams is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. High and inside. Wait, did they call that a strike? Apparently they called that a strike. Thought it was... I'm not sure what happened there, but 1-2 count. Runner took off and took second base. Down the middle, call strike 3. And Jared Williams down looking for the third and final out. 1 run scores on a solo home run from Andrew Plunkett. And it is a 12-4 lead for North Greenville as we move on to the bottom of the 8th inning. And we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Phil Watcher leading it off for the Pacers as they trail 12-4. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Watcher is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. New third baseman out there for North Greenville. Eric Gilbert comes in for Ryan Brown. That pitch missing 2-0. And a swing and a miss there from Watcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right down the middle, 2-2. This is outside. Watcher able to hold off. Full count. High and outside, ball 4. Leadoff walk to the Pacer DH. And Brady O'Neill will come in to pinch hit now for Chris Gherkin.
Pinch hitter for the Pacers, number 41, Brady O'Neill.
Runner on first for O'Neill. O'Neill is 3 for 8 on the year. And the pitch misses outside and away for ball 1. Right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. High and inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Line out there into right field, and diving and making the catch for the out. A beautiful catch was Grant. Throw missed first base as they tried to catch a double play on Philip Watcher. But a beautiful defensive play out there in right field for Grant, robbing Brady O'Neill of a hit. And now Chandler Rogers coming up to bat with 1 out and 1 on. Pitch is in there on the upper inside corner for strike 1. Rogers 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. This is outside, 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball, shallow right field. And, oh, almost caught in foul territory by the second baseman, Williams. Would have been a spectacular catch, but it went in and out of his glove, and it will just end up a strike. Again, fouled off out of play. Count stays at 2-2. Low and away, full count to Rogers. Down the middle, call strike 3. Rogers down looking for the second out.
The center fielder, Jose Bonilla.
Now Jose Bonilla coming up to the plate. 1 for 2 today. He singled all the way back in the third. His last 2 times up, he's walked and come around to score. First pitch is in there for strike 1 to Bonilla. 1 on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bonilla grounds that one to short, flip to second for 1, and that's all they need. We're moving on to the top of the 9th. Pacers still trailing the Crusaders 12-4. And we're back, top of the 9th inning. Josh Black leads it off for North Greenville. He has 3 for 4 today with 3 singles, 2 runs scored, and 1 RBI. Facing a new pitcher out there on the mound for the Pacers, Zach Lang comes in for McAlay, who went 1 inning with 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 earned run. First pitch is skied, foul and out of play for strike 1. Stat line on Lang, 2.08 ERA, no record in 4 appearances, 1 save, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and an opponent batting average of 200. That one is lined out into right field. Niall Goings is there, and he makes the catch for the first out.
Shortstop, Utah Jones.
Utah Jones coming up to bat now. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a pair of walks, an RBI single, and a run scored. High and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Out of play. One. Again, fouled off. 1-2. In there, call strike 3. Jones down looking for the second out.
The catcher, John Jones.
And now John Jones up to bat. The second of the Joneses is 1 for 4 today with a single, 2 RBIs, and a walk. And he lines that one into right field. That'll be a base hit. And brings up Connor Grant.
The right fielder.
Grant 1 for 5 today with a solo home run. And he's also reached on an error. Runner on first with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Fly ball center field. Bonilla tracking it down and making the catch for the third and final out. Well, we're moving on to the bottom of the 9th inning. Pacers looking to make one incredible comeback as they trail 12-4. Bottom of the 9th inning, starting up in just a moment with Dalton Weeks leading it off. Pacers trailing 12-4. A new pitcher out there on the mound. Kip Rawlings for North Greenville comes in to relieve Cannon Cropper. Rawlings has a 1.17 ERA, 3-0 record in 12 appearances, 1 save as well. First pitch is fouled off by Weeks for strike 1. Weeks 2 for 4 today with an RBI double and a single. A swing and a miss there, 0-2. That one fouled out of play. Still 0-2. This is low and away, 1-2. In there for a call, strike 3. Weeks down looking for the first out.
The catcher, Connor Durden.
Well, Connor Durden coming to the plate now. He is 0 for 3, but he has 2 RBIs on the night. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Outside corner, call strike, 1-1. This is behind Durden. Quite obviously a ball. 2-1. Three balls and 1 strike to Durden as that one misses. Fouled off out of play, full count. Line right at third, knocked down. A base hit for Connor Durden.
Right fielder, Niles Goings.
Well, Niall Goings coming to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. 0 for 3 with a walk. And he pops that one up foul territory. That one will end up out of play. Right down the middle for a strike. 0-2. Goings reaches out and fouls that one off. Keeps the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Goings down on strikes for the second out.
The first baseman, Brian Pereira.
And Brian Pereira coming to the plate now. Last hope for the Pacers. 2 outs and a runner on first. Pereira 2 for 4 today with a single, a double, and 1 run scored. Pereira fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 2. Chopper kept fair. Throw down to first is not in time. Ball rolls into right field. Tough play to make, to say the least. And honestly, I think Jones should have let that one roll foul. It was about to. They're going to score that a base hit for Brian Pereira. Runners on the corners, still 2 outs. Brian Pereira getting a little bit of luck there. Joey Smithers now coming to the plate. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 1 stolen base. And Smithers fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Ooh, just missed low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low and away again, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to Smithers, and that closes it out. The final score of this one, 12-4, as North Greenville comes into USC Aiken and beats the home squad. Pacers are going to be on the road for quite a while. They have a road series starting on March 29th against UNC Pembroke. That's a 3-game series. Then they have 1 game at Newberry before they move on to Augusta, which almost could be considered a home series, not too far away. It's a 3-game series from April 6th to the 8th. They have 1 game at home against Wingate to break up the road trip. That'll be on April 11th. That's the next time that they are home before they head right back on the road again. But until then, I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you for sticking with us, and have a good one.